When we were teenagers and even into our 20s, do you remember that?
Gosh, I remember the 20s, the teens, not so much.
I don't even remember the 20s. We weren't very good to our skin. I was terrible. How about you?
Not so great. I did all the things I shouldn't have done.
So did I. We never worried about aging.
No, we didn't have to.
We'd go to the beach, we'd go into the water without any sunscreen, or we'd put baby oil.
Don't tell me. You did the baby oil?
From head to toe.
In front of a dermatologist, you would admit that.
Shame on me.
Oh, my goodness. But you know what? Here's the thing. One day it happens, right? We get a wrinkle here, wrinkle there. We realize we are getting...
OLD.
OLD. We're getting old. But well, maybe there is no turning back the clock. There is, however, the chance to really slow down our skin's aging process.
And joining us as part of our My Beauty series is dermatologist Dr. Janine Downey. Good morning, doctor. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, Danielle.
Hi, good morning to you. We're so glad you're here with us this morning because we know enough about aging to know we don't like it, right? We don't like the process of getting old. But, you know, here's the question. What actually causes the skin damage?
Well, okay, so there's intrinsic aging, which is your genetics, and that you age like your parents.
Can't do anything
good,
about
bad,
that.
or indifferent. You know, it is kind of what it is. You can't do a lot about that.
That's DNA.
Yes, exactly. But extrinsic aging is huge, and that is sun, smoke, pollution, and stress. And that's 90% of the preventable aging that we go through.
Amazing.
And you have some pictures for us this morning of some sun-damaged skin. Tell me what we're looking at right now.
Right, so you're looking at the redness, that's the broken blood vessels from the sun damage. You're looking at texture changes, you're looking at an uneven skin tone, and you're looking at fine lines and wrinkles. And finally, the ultimate sun damage is skin cancers, which we're not seeing in these pictures right here.
Now, you heard earlier, and I'm not kidding, I really did put a lot of baby oil on. And to be honest with you, doctor, in my 20s and my teens, Danielle and I have talked about this, we didn't notice anything.
Right.
We always thought we were going to be beautiful forever, right?
Beautiful and young forever.
There you go.
And then reality hits.
Why don't we see it back then?
Well, the bottom line is that you have more collagen bundles when you're younger, and you basically lose a teaspoon of collagen from your face every year from the time you're 30.
How sad is that?
Boo-hoo. And so it's just awful. So I tell my patients all the time that it's the collagen that's not as plump as it used to be, so the sun damage kind of catches up with you much later.
All right, so, you know, having said that then, let's say we've done all the things we shouldn't have done, and now we want to, you know, repent, we want to do better. What are some simple things we can do now to protect
so I
our
have
skin?
a list.
All right.
Avoid excessive exposure from the sun, especially between the hours of 10 and 2. Wear protective clothing, broad-brimmed hat, all the rest of that. Don't smoke, don't use a tanning bed, drink 8 glasses of water a day. Put sunscreen on, at least an SPF of 15, rain or shine, January through December, regardless of your ethnicity. Put it on 20 minutes before you leave the house so they can soak in, and use antioxidants. And this is something new that I want to introduce, because what antioxidants do is they decrease fine lines and wrinkles, and the specific one I want to talk about is Revale Skin, which is a 1% coffee berry based product. And the coffee berry was found, the coffee berry pickers in Mexico, their hands were really smooth and just, they were fabulous, like a baby's bottoms. Their faces were all wrinkled, and they were like, there's something in this coffee berry product. And that's how they discovered this. And the coffee berry based product, it's stronger than pomegranate, green tea, vitamin C, and vitamin E. It's one of those things that really can help to decrease skin aging.
You know, it always seems like there's a product of the moment, and there's so many products, as you know, out there on the marketplace right now. And so what makes this particular product different?
It's one of those things that everybody can use, so even the most sensitive skin can use. It may help to decrease the redness, may help to decrease fine lines and wrinkles, helps to even out skin tone, and helps to even out texture. So it's one of those products across the board that everybody can use, even people with the most sensitive skin.
All right, so here's my question. If I started using it today, which I am going to. I'm always game for anything that will make me look younger. What am I looking at in terms of time? When am I going to notice, Christy, here, a difference? When is Danielle going to say, you look marvelous?
Put that on from your hairline down to your décolleté every single day, and 6 weeks later, you'll start to notice a difference. Absolutely in 6 weeks. Because think about it, the oxidizing of your skin produces, from the sun and from smoke and pollution and stress, produces the fine lines and wrinkles. Antioxidants are like a Pac-Man, scavenging up the free radicals, so you have less fine lines, less texture changes, and less tone changes, and less redness.
I just want to get that teaspoon of collagen back.
We could do that too.
Well, you know what? The thing I have to tell you I love, and we're going to wrap up here, but I love the fact you presented this in a way that I think our viewers can relate to, because it was in plain English. And I appreciate that so much. You were wonderful. Thank you for being here with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime. And for our viewers at home, if you want to find out more about reducing sun damage and protecting your own skin, check out RevaleSkin.com.